Okay, students, so I hope all of you are doing well. So after a long time we are back with the fifth lecture of chapter 12, class 11 chemistry. Okay, dear students, hope all of you are studying well. Okay, and all of you are, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe your channel Kumar sir to learn chemistry in easy way. Okay, now today's topic which we are going to discuss today is structural representation of organic compounds, like how we are going to represent the organic compounds, in what ways the organic compounds can be represented. That one we are going to study today. Okay, so first of all we should know how many ways we can represent the organic compounds. So here I have already mentioned it. There are 4 ways to represent the organic compounds. Okay, there are 4 ways to represent the organic compounds. The first way is structural formula. The first way we can represent the organic compound is what? In the structural formula. In structural formula, basically what happens in this formula, all the bonds between the carbon and hydrogens are shown. In structural formula you will see that none of the bond, it's not only between carbon and hydrogen, it can be between carbon or any elements or compounds. When they are forming a bond, all the bonds will be shown here in the structural formula. When you are writing the structural formula, make sure, dear students, all the bonds you are showing it, because in structural formula rule says all the bonds between the elements should be shown. Without that it will not be complete. So for example, CH4, we generally write CH4, but if you are asked to write the structural formula of CH4, then you have to write it in this way: C single bond H, single bond H, single bond H, single bond H. So this is the structural representation of CH4. Hope you have understood, dear students. Next is what? C6H6 Benzene. But if you are asked to write the structural formula of benzene, then you have to write it in this way. Okay, benzene's structural formula, how we will be writing it? CH, 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 CH. Here I am putting in double bond because the condition is carbon will never exist without having 4 bonds. So if I don't put, carbon will have how many bonds? 1, 2, 3 only. So in order to complete that, we are putting it here double bond. So carbon, now you see 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon you check 1, 2, 3, 4. This one you check 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after putting double bond, all the carbons are getting what? 4 bonds. So that is the rule. So structural formula, when you are asked to draw, you have to draw in this way. All the bonds should be shown. That is called as structural formula. Okay, now coming to the second type of formula, very important, that is called condensed formula. Condensed formula means we are going to compress it. Here we are showing all the bond, but in condensed formula we are not going to show any bonds between the carbon or carbon hydrogens. Okay, so what does it says? Let's read out once. In this arrangement, these arrangements of atoms are shown. In condensed formula we are showing the arrangement of atoms, how the atoms are arranged, but the bond between the atoms are not shown, but the bond between them may be omitted. That means it is not shown. Okay, and the number of identical groups attached to the atoms. So if same kind of if same types of groups are attached, so that one will bring it together and we'll take the help of a subscript. Groups attached to the atoms are represented by the subscripts. Example, you can see CH3, CH3, CH3. Here you see C double bond, C double bond. This is the structural formula. If you write the condensed formula of it, then it will be what? C, how many hydrogen is attached? 3. So we'll write as a subscript CH3. Got it? Next is what? C, attached to how many hydrogen? 2. So we'll write as a subscript CH2. Then here it is what? CH3. How many hydrogens are attached? 3. So CH3. So this is called as what? Condensed formula. Okay, we are writing the subscript of the identical groups. Okay, now another one, you take example CH3, CH2, 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 COOH. So here in the middle you can see clearly CH2 is repeated 4 times, and if you are asked to write the condensed formula of it, how will be writing? CH3, that is only one, so we'll write it. CH4, CH2 is repeated how many times? 2 times, so we'll write here CH2, and in the bracket we'll put the subscript 4 times, that means CH2 is repeated 4 times, and then COOH. So this is our condensed formula. Dear students, I hope you have understood it. What is condensed formula? Now the remaining two, let us do it now. Okay, first of all you can take it down the notes. Okay, this formula, so you should learn it properly. So in this carbon in this bond line formula, what happens? In this carbon and hydrogen atoms are not shown. Here we are not going to show the carbon and hydrogen atoms, and the lines between the carbon-carbon bonds are shown. Here only the lines between the carbon-carbon bond will be shown, but carbon-hydrogen bond will not be shown here in a zigzag manner. So we show the carbon-carbon bond in a zigzag manner. For example, you can see CH3, CH2, 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 CH3 it is given. This is a normal formula. You can say that as a condensed formula it is. Okay, now this one, if you want to draw in a bond line formula, then how will draw? And as it is already mentioned that we don't carbon hydrogen atoms, we don't show it, only the bond between carbon will show. So this is one carbon, so here is one carbon, one dot, this dot represents a carbon. Okay, next one carbon, so here it is one, next one carbon, so that is here, next carbon here, next carbon here, and the last carbon is here. So total carbon is 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So like this we are representing this bond is between carbon only. Okay, hydrogen and carbon's ka bond we are not showing. So see here CH3, so this is called as a terminal. Okay, so this terminal basically it is allotted to whom? To the alkyl group, or to the methyl group, or to the alkyl group. Okay, this terminal is generally allotted to alkyl group, that is CH3. Okay, got it or not? And this terminal is also for CH3, and in between these are CH2, 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 all are written here, but the hydrogen bond here we are not going to show, so we have only will represent it by a bond line. This bond is nothing but it's a bond between this carbon and this carbon. Okay or not? So we are going to do more questions on this. For time being you can understand in this way. Okay, the fourth one is what? Wedge formula. Wedge formula is what? In this the three-dimensional structure of the bond are shown in two-dimensional paper. In this wedge formula we are going to learn how we can represent all the three-dimensional pictures or all the three-dimensional structures, okay, in a two-dimensional papers. For example, we have methane CH4. So methane has how many carbon? Hydrogen 4. So suppose if I place here a carbon like this, only one carbon, so one hydrogen bond will be this side, one hydrogen bond will be this side, but it is how much? 4. So this one too I can draw it in the paper, one here, one here. So that one is drawn in the paper. It's a regular bond line, you can see that is nothing but it is drawn in the paper. One hydrogen this side, one hydrogen this side, carbon is here, and one hydrogen will come towards you and one hydrogen will go away from you. That is, this is blue one is back side and red one is front side. So that one though we cannot represent in two-dimensional board. So what we have done, they have given one method, techniques to represent that the front and the back carbon, how to identify. So always remember, dear student, the carbon with the hydrogens which will be in front of you, that one will be represented by solid line. That one you can see the dark line H, and the carbon and the hydrogen which is at the back side of you, that one will be represented by H, that is dash. Okay, so that dash represents that the hydrogen is at the back. So hydrogen will be arranged in this way: this side one hydrogen, this side one hydrogen, towards you one hydrogen, and away from you one hydrogen. The hydrogen which is arranged away from you, that one will be represented by dash line because it will not be visible, so that's why dash line. And the hydrogen which will be in front of you, that one will be represented by solid dark line, that is H. So I hope, dear students, you have understood all the four structural formula of organic compounds. Now we'll do some quiz we have done. On that we are going to do the questions. So question here is, expand each of the following condensed formula to a structural formula. So this is a condensed formula. We are going to write it, the structural formula of this. So for writing the structural formula, as I have already told you, that in a structural formula all the bond has to be shown. So here so many bond between carbon and hydrogen is not shown, so we will be showing it. Okay, so the answer here, it will be like this. Okay, here it is what, CH3. So we'll write here CH, H, H. So CH3 I have done structure. Then between carbon and carbon there will be single bond. Then here it is what, CH. So that H you can write either up or down, both itself. Next, double bond, C, again H is there, so H, and again here it is what, CH2. So CH2 means here it will be CH, H, CH2 1, and how many CH2 are there? 3. So CH2 2, then again CH2 2 is there, H2, 3 CH2, so 1 2 3. After that CH3, so CH3. So this is your structural formula. This is the structural formula of this condensed formula. Got it or not, dear students? Every bond you have to show it here in the structural formula. Now coming to the next question. So here it is OH, there C, H, H, and here it will be again CH, H, and then it is what, nitrogen, N, H, H. Okay, so this is the structural formula of these compounds. Okay, so we have written the structural formula. In the structural formula, again I am telling you, all the bonds has to be shown. Okay, now coming to the next one, this is A, this is B, and this one will be C. So here it is what, CH3, so CH3, H, 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 and here it is how many CH2? 2. So CH2, CH2, CH, CH. So CH2 2 I have drawn. After that it is what, again CH2, H, H, and here it will be OH. Got it? So this is the structural formula for question number C. Okay, now question number D we are going to do. So question number D, what it is given, CH3. So we'll write here CH, H, H. Next is what, CH2. So we'll write here CH, H. 2 H is there. So CO. Next it will be C. Now O you cannot put it in the main chain. So we'll put it here upside double bond O, so that carbon will get 4 bonds. So 1 2 3, and 1 it will be here, CH, H, H. So see, 1 2 3 4, 4 bond is there with the carbon, and then at the last CH3. So CH3. So this is the, dear student, this is the structural formula of all these condensed formula. Got it or not? So this is how we draw the structural formula. I hope all of you have understood, and always remember, while drawing the structural formula, carbon will never ever have less than 4 bond. It should have 4 bond. Okay, got it or not? I hope you have understood. It is very easy. Okay, now you can take it down, then we shall move to the next questions. Okay, okay, dear students, now the question is, write the condensed formula for the following. So this is given as a normal formula. They have given some compounds and they're telling us to write the condensed formula of this. So in the condensed formula, as you have seen, as you have already gone through, as you have already studied, that the repeated units will be written together with a subscript. So we will start with the condensed formula. Okay, so the condensed formula for this, how to write, you see here, what is here? CH3. So we'll write it here, CH3. After CH3, how many repeating units are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So we'll write here CH2 5 times. Okay, and then it is what? CH. So it will be written as CH. And this branch, always remember the branch is always given in the the branch is always given in the bracket. So we'll write here Br. Okay, and then next is what? CH2. So this CH2, and here it is what? C11OH. That means it is written as CHO. So this is the condensed formula for this one. See, the repeating units, we will write it like this: CH2 5 times, and the branches we will write in the bracket. Always remember, dear students. And here it is CHO, so we have just written here CHO. Got it? So this is how you will be writing the condensed formula for these compounds. Okay. Now coming to the next one. Okay, next, this is your one answer, number 2. So number 2, here it is what? CH3, and here again CH3. So we'll write here CH3. How many times it is? 2 times, and then CH. This CH and this CH3, this CH3, it is attached to CH or not? That's why we have written in the bracket CH3 2 times, CH, and here it will be CH2OH. Got it? So this is the condensed formula for question number 2. Now 3. In condensed formula, we don't need to show any bonds, so no need to write the bonds also. You can write it directly, CH2OH. Okay. Now if you are asked to write the condensed formula for this, then here it will be what? Cn 2 times. See, this Cn 2 times, and here it is what? CH bracket OH. This bracket OH is what? In the branch, so we have to write in the bracket. Cn is what? 2 times repeated, so Cn2 CHOH. Got it? So this one will be the condensed formula for this. Okay. Now the fourth one, we will be writing it. So in the fourth one, here it is given OH, so we'll write it OH as it is. CH2, 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 3. So we'll write here CH2 3, and then it is CH. Okay, then one CH3, and then again CH, then again one CH3. Okay, so this one is repeated, and then finally CH2, here it will be CH2. This CH is attached to this one also, this one also, so it will be CH2. So the formula is OH, CH2 3 times, CH, CH3, CH, CH3 2 times. So these are the condensed formula for this compounds. Now we are going to write the now we are going to learn how to write the bond line formula for this, which is very, very important. Okay, so all of you can take it down. Okay, then we shall start with the bond line formula. So dear students, next what we are going to do, we are going to write the bond line of these questions. We are going to write the bond line formula for these questions. So as I have already told, in bond line only we are representing the bond between the carbon and carbon. So first of all, let us count how many carbons are there in the main chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 carbon in the main chain. So, and it should be done in a what? Zigzag way, right? So the first one, it represents CH3. We have already learned that this is called as a terminal. So terminal, it will be CH3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here it will be 9. So here at the beginning, what is the thing? CH3. So this terminal represents CH3. This one represents CH2. This one represents CH2. This one also represents CH2. This one also represents CH2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. So this 7th one, it is attached with what? Br. So that one you write it here Br like that. Okay. This 7th one is attached with Br, so that Br we write here. Then 7th, after 7th there is what? After 7th there is CH2. Okay. Then here it is carbon. So this carbon, it is attached to what? This carbon, it is attached to one hydrogen. Okay. And it will be attached to one double bond like this and one hydrogen this way. Got it or not? This is the carbon here. It is attached to double bond oxygen and one hydrogen is there. So we will be writing it in this way. So this is the bond line formula for this compounds. Okay. Now next compounds ka bond line formula we are going to write. First of all, you have to count what is the number of carbon in the main chain. 1, 2, 3. So it will be like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the third carbon is attached to in the third carbon we have what? OH. So you write it here OH. Okay. And in the second carbon 1, 2, you see 1, 2, there is CH3. So that CH3 you will have to write it like this. That is the branch. If you want to write, you can write it, or else if you don't want, that is also okay. Got it? So it can be done this way, or else you just write it like this, because this terminal represents, this terminal represents CH3. So this one is okay, done. Now next one is what? NCN 1, 2, 3. So we'll write it here 1, 2, 3. Okay. And here it is, sorry, it will be 1, 2, and there it will be 3. So this is the carbon here, and this one here it will be having OH, and this one it will be C, and here it will be triple bond N, and this one will be C, triple bond N. So this will be the bond line formula for this. This is your second bond line. This is your third bond line. Okay. Now fourth one, how to do it, dear students? You see here OH, CH2, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbons are there in the main chain. So you have to draw the zigzag carbon 6. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are nothing but, this dotted line is nothing but C carbon. Okay. Okay. So 1 at the position 1 there is the attachment of OH. So you write it here OH. CH2 is attached with OH. So that one I have attached. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth one is attached with one alkyl group. So CH3. Again fifth one is also attached to one alkyl group. So it will be like this. And then this one will be this way. So this is your bond line formula, dear students. Okay, here we only show the bond between carbon carbon. Other bonding we don't show it. So this is your bond line formula ka. Okay, dear students, I will be giving you some homeworks. Okay, the homeworks I will give it at the end of the video. I'll be uploading it, that homework. If you have understood these things, you try to work out with those examples. Okay, because those examples will be very important, and these concepts you need to learn it very well, because it will be helpful for you not only in class 11 but also in class 12. So I hope all of you are getting benefited with these videos, and if you are getting benefit, let other also get benefit from this. If you have friends who are studying in class 11, you can share with them also this video, so they can also take a help from this. Okay, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, so that whenever I upload the next video, you can get the update. And if you want to share with your friends, you are most welcome. You can always share this video with your friends, so that they also can get the benefit with this. Okay, so here we'll wind up lecture number 5. Thank you everyone.